Howdy, this is DFW Storm Chasers for Vortex Weather. Today we're going to be covering the next few days in terms of rain, snow, and just general temperatures. Let's start out with the temperatures. This is the 6 through 10 day temperature outlook from the Climate Prediction Center. This shows that it's going to be hotter over areas in Nevada, California, Utah, and Arizona, and just generally hotter in the western half of the U.S. Meanwhile, the eastern half, especially areas in the southern northeast and the northern part of the Appalachians, are going to be cooler than average for this time of year. Now, the 8 through 14 day is a little different. It shows, yet again, the northeast getting colder, while the west is hot. But Florida and Texas, Florida was in the blue, now it's in the orange, and Texas was in just the neutral zone, and now it is in the orange, meaning it's expected to be hotter. Now, the precipitation outlook. This is 6 through 10. Shows Nevada, California, and Utah being below average, while North Dakota and Montana being above average, as well as parts of the East Coast. And the central part of the U.S., extending all the way from Ontario, Canada, to, the West Coast, is relatively dry. Now, let's go over to the 8 to 14 day, showing California being way below average in precipitation. Well, the Midwest is... Well, part of the Midwest is... The western half of the Midwest is wetter than average, while the eastern half is about average for this time of year. Most of the U.S. is under the green, showing above average precipitation. But that doesn't mean that you're gonna get precipitation if you're in that. It's just something to look at, just in case it does happen. Now, let's go over to the temperatures. Well, every place is expected to be around average, other than New England tomorrow. New England is showing the upper half of New England reaching negative temperatures. Include all the way from Bangor, Maine, up to Presque Isle, Maine, and Vermont, New Hampshire. They're mostly going to be in the negatives. Now, the southern half of New England, it's partly out of frame, but that's the best I could do. New York is going to reach 14 degrees tomorrow morning. Philadelphia, 17. Rhode Island, 14. Hartford, 13. Boston, 8. And then your Albany, just areas west and east of Albany, is expected to get below 0. Now, let's go over to the severe weather outlook. What's expected? Nothing. I mean, if we're looking farther than 8 days out, then maybe something, but it's way too hard to predict that far out. So, we're just talking about the 1 to 8 day, which has nothing. Nothing in the 1 to 8 day range. As you can see, potential too low all the way day 4 through 8, and the day 1 is a thunderstorm outlook. Day 2, thunderstorm outlook. Day 3, no thunderstorms predicted. Well, that's all I've got for you today. This has been DFW Storm Chasers for Vortex Weather, and I'll see y'all later.